Oh my god.
Hey guys, welcome back. So continuing on this ICE shooting, this Philadelphia sheriff has actually made some comments. So we're gonna do a live reaction to see what exactly it is she's saying and if where do we stand in these comments. Let's see what Philly got to say about this.
Good afternoon. I'm Rochelle Bilal, the sheriff of the city and county of Philadelphia.
Rochelle
And I
Bilal.
say her name, Renee Good.
So Renee Good is the young lady that lost her life in Minneapolis regarding the ICE shooting that just occurred.
Renee Good. Renee Good. This should not have happened, but we're here today. Let know.
Yes, it should not have happened. You're absolutely right. If citizens follow the law and don't impede law enforcement officers or federal agents from performing a job duty, 100% right. It should not have occurred.
That law enforcement professionals, real ones, not the fake made-up ICE, probably Trump's new army to attack citizens of the United States. Did you hear what I said? No law enforcement professional wears a mask. None.
If you're a law enforcement professional, and in this particular case, if you're a federal agent and you have a family, and there are people like Renee Good who are trying to intimidate and are trying to provoke and are trying to cause a lot of other mixed reactions to these federal agents, then one can clearly see why some of these agents, if not all of these agents, are hiding their identity. It's not only to protect themselves, but I'm pretty confident that it's more so to protect their loved ones and their families. And if that's the case, then that would be a strong reason why they do those things.
None. Those that come into our communities wearing a mask to commit crime, and thank God for.
I hear listen to what she just said. Wear a mask and commit crimes. And again, I'm going to go back to the point that I made with the mayor of Minneapolis. If that's the case, then Sheriff, whatever your name is, why don't you empower the people under you to arrest these ICE agents? Why don't you empower them to stop? You just said they're committing crimes. It's your job to protect the city of Philadelphia. So why don't you do it? What's your reason for not doing it? I would love to hear that reason.
Our district attorney, Larry Krasner, who said he's going to lock them up. And I'm saying now, we are not going to whisk you away for them to hide your identity, because when you do it there, you're getting arrested there. No whisk away for them to hide you. None of that here. None of that here.
100% this lady looks like a DI hire. Just saying.
Law enforcement professionals do not shoot at moving vehicles. I'm not saying fleeing, because she wasn't fleeing. She was getting out of the way.
What's the difference between fleeing and getting out the way? Don't you have to get out the way in order to flee? And why would you need to get out the way anyway? I think people tend to forget that this lady was literally blocking traffic. She was breaking the law. Now, does that justify her, her life being taken away? No. But then after the fact of what she did, at some point, I don't know, at some point accountability has to come back into play here. Like, I'm a father. I would not put myself in that predicament where there is a strong possibility that I'm going to confront a law enforcement officer who has a weapon. There's different ways to protest, and clearly the way she was doing it, blocking the roadway, is not one of them.
Law enforcement professionals do not stand in front of moving vehicles invoking an action that is illegal. No, we don't. And so we stand here today with all those who stand against the made-up, fake, what you can call ICE, professional law enforcement. I don't call them none of that. I call them made-up, fake, wannabe law enforcement. Because what they do is against not only legal law, but the moral law.
Again, if it's against the legal law, then why is this person not doing anything about it? Why is she not putting handcuffs on each and every single one of these ICE or federal agents? Why? This boggles my mind that every single politician and police chief and whatever the case may be, person of authority, is saying this, but they're not doing anything for it. It's almost like there's the rhetoric she's using here, that it's illegal. It only serves one purpose: is to empower citizens to say, "Oh my God, ICE is here. According to the police chief, they're doing something illegal. So it's my right to stop them. It's my right to impede them." And then shit like this happens. It's not hard to put the pieces together, people. It really isn't. Like, she's just setting the flame for more tragedies like this to happen, where citizens are gonna take or attempt to take matters into their own hand. It's fucking mind-blowing. Oh my God.
So I'm with the DA, and we will work with them. If any of them want to come in this city and commit a crime, you will not be able to hide. Nobody will whisk you off. You don't want this smoke, because we will bring it to you. And the fake, whatever they call them, because I can't say the name, but the criminal in the White House would not be able to keep you from going to jail. Renee Good should be here today. And to her family, we are saying law enforcement professionals are not the ones here in this city that would do that. But here's the last thing that I'm saying. Law enforcement professionals around the country do their job. And we have been fighting for years to build that bridge between us and our communities. You have one negative nutcase that causes this problem, and now we all have to fight again to let people know law enforcement works with communities. These crimes would not be down if we didn't have communities work with us. Thank you.
So again, you can link all this back, and again, I'm just assuming here, right? But let's just say, for the sake of argument, that she was a DEI hire. This all goes back to just putting the wrong people in power that do not have common sense and are just talking out of their asses. She's saying the same exact thing that mayor of Minneapolis is saying. That ICE is doing illegal things, that ICE is doing, they're just arresting people for no reason. Okay, fine. Then what are you going to do about it? This has been going on already for a year. Why haven't you had your local police department arrest them, prosecuted them? Why? Because you fucking can't. Because they're not doing anything illegal. If they were, you would have already arrested them since like the first arrest that was made. You would have arrested them and prosecuted them and stopped this whole thing from happening in every single major city in America. But guess what? That's not the case, because they're not doing anything illegal. They are doing the mandate of the president. Whether you agree with him 100% or not on some of these things, I disagree with him with some things. I agree with others. This was one of his mandates, and this is what he was called to do. if the city of Philadelphia feels like this wrong, then do something about it. But do not put the burden of this to the citizens, to the civilians. Don't do that shit, because you're only going to provoke more incidents and more things are going to occur. And it baffles my fucking mind that people are not seeing this. That these people that they put in elected positions, these mayors and governors and sheriffs and police chiefs, are talking out of their ass and are just provoking citizens to keep doing this type of behavior. It's just really sad, and I hope people just wake up to it. Just wake up to it, please. Have a good one, guys.